the young, and the restless. Spoilers. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic Thursday, and we are diving headfirst into the absolute madness of Genoa City. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because the tea I am about to spill is going to fundamentally break the internet. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, like I am walking through the Target aisles right now, pacing back and forth and ignoring the weird looks I'm getting from strangers, because I just had to jump on here and vent. My soul has actually left my body. Send help. I am hyperventilating in the home goods section because the absolute sheer audacity of what just went down in Genoa City has fundamentally altered my brain chemistry. We are not just watching this show anymore, besties. We are invested. I am personally, deeply, spiritually offended by what Patty Williams just did. Like she's officially on my do not perceive list, I am so done. Bestie, be for real right now? Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step because my brain is just straight up short-circuiting. Let's really dissect the absolute hubris of Phyllis Summers for a minute. So, remember how she was basically spiraling into a totally unhinged oblivion because of that AI evidence trap Victor and Christine set up? Her back was against the wall. Michael Baldwin was yelling at her, and her big genius mastermind plan was to kidnap Matt Clark. Honestly, kidnapping the most terrifying villain in Genoa City while he's faking amnesia is a choice. It's giving major, I have nothing left to lose, and I am going to take everyone down with me energy. She dragged this man into a dark basement, tied him up with literal ropes, and thought she could use him as a bargaining chip to get Victor off her back, which is honestly so unhinged. Like, girl, you are playing with actual fire. She thought she was the smartest person in the room. She literally thought she could outsmart the devil himself. The sheer delusion is honestly aspirational, but also so incredibly stupid. She was serving absolute boss villain realness for approximately 5 seconds, completely ignoring the fact that Matt Clark is basically a cockroach who survives nuclear blasts. She underestimated the chaos of Genoa City. Oh my God, I was mid skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this next part happened. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room, because who, and I mean WHO, comes out of the woodwork to ruin Phyllis's entire life? Patty freaking Williams. Yes, Patty, the same Patty who has a history of being completely detached from reality, who is currently being manipulated by Jack Abbott, and who literally poisoned Phyllis's daughter, Summer, back in the day. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, Patty literally stumbles into this hostage situation and frees Matt Clark. She unties him. She just straight up lets the most dangerous man in the city go free, leaving Phyllis with absolutely zero leverage and no hostage. I'm screaming into a pillow. The absolute mayhem of Patty deciding, you know what? I'm going to rescue this toxic, dangerous man because we are both misunderstood outcasts. Genuinely, I cannot even. Patty looks at a literal psychopath and sees a kindred spirit. It is the most twisted, toxic trauma bonding I have ever witnessed on my screen. And don't even get me started on the vibes of their new setup. Patty and Matt are now public allies. Let that sink in. They are publicly parading this twisted, psychotic friendship. Right now, Matt is recovering from a severe head injury because, the kidnapping and the chaos, it's all a blur. And where is he resting? In Patty's secret basement hideout. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. But seriously, can we just talk about the aesthetic of Patty's basement for a second? Why is it always a dimly lit, damp, creepy underground bunker with flickering fluorescent lights that sound like a dying mosquito? Who is their interior designer? The set decorators really said, let's give them maximum serial killer energy. Anyway, Matt is down there, bandaged up, head bleeding, but looking entirely too smug. He is literally a wounded animal, which makes him 10 times more dangerous. And Patty is playing Florence Nightingale, fluffing his pillows and plotting against the world. It is a total dumpster fire, and I am straight up eating it up. Wait, the tea gets hotter. When Victor Newman found out about this, besties, the mustache went nuclear. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Victor was already furious about everything, but hearing that Matt Clark is free and allied with Patty Williams, he is losing his absolute mind. You could legitimately see the veins popping out of his neck. He probably shattered a crystal whiskey glass against the wall of the Newman Ranch. Victor hates Matt, he hates Phyllis, he hates chaos he can't control, and now his entire city is basically turning into Gotham. Victor is genuinely plotting murders in his head right now. He's probably screaming at his security team, threatening to fire everyone, and deploying his personal army, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because Victor's not going to let Patty and Matt just waltz around his city. He's going to scorch the earth to find them, and anyone who gets in his way is going to be collateral damage. The stakes are astronomical, and I am physically vibrating from the tension. So where does this leave our girl Phyllis? She is running for her life. I'm in full-on sprint, packing her designer bags, looking over her shoulder every 2 seconds. She is facing the most terrifying enemy Genoa City has ever seen. Matt Clark is not just a regular bad guy. He is a psychological mastermind who holds grudges like they are Olympic medals. And now she has crossed him, tied him up, and left him with a head injury. Phyllis is staring death right in the face. The cinematic mayhem of her running through the dark streets, the paranoia, the absolute terror in her eyes, it's an acting masterclass, honestly. She knows Matt isn't going to just let this go. He is going to hunt her down, and Patty is going to help him do it. I am so stressed for her. Like, she is a mess, but she is our mess. I literally cannot handle the gravity of these events. I am clutching my chest. Every shadow she passes, I'm screaming at the screen, he's right behind you, Phyllis. And then we have Nick Newman. Oh, sweet, beautiful, disastrous Nick. He is so stressed by all the trouble Matt has caused, and now he is absolutely furious. Nick is on a warpath, hunting Matt down. But wait, hold on. We need to remember the context here. Nick is not just angry. He is spiraling into a deep, dark drug addiction. He's been taking fentanyl and cocaine. So this isn't just a protective, heroic anger. This is a twitchy, paranoid, drug-fueled rage. He is a live wire. He is out there tearing the city apart, looking for Matt, but he is barely holding himself together. His eyes are bloodshot. He's sweating. He's making impulsive, dangerous decisions. The psychological depth of this is insane. Nick is trying to be the hero, but he is genuinely his own worst enemy right now. He wants to end Matt Clark once and for all, but in his current state, he's more likely to crash and burn before he even finds the basement. I am so unwell watching him spiral. Phyllis, in all her delusional glory, knows that Nick is hunting Matt, and she is basically praying that Nick will protect her. She thinks her former knight in shining armor is going to swoop in, save her from Matt, and fix all her problems. Bestie, be for real right now. Nick can barely protect himself from his own demons, let alone protect Phyllis from a vengeful, brain-injured Matt Clark and a delusional Patty Williams. The absolute audacity of Phyllis to just assume Nick will drop everything to be her bodyguard when she is the one who started this mess by kidnapping Matt in the first place. Honestly, they are all officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with their toxic codependency. She is literally banking her entire survival on a man who is currently high on fentanyl and hallucinating half the time. It's a tragedy waiting to happen, and I am straight up terrified for both of them. I am literally hyperventilating right now, just thinking about how this is going to end. The collision course is set. We have Phyllis running for her life, Matt plotting his violent revenge from a creepy basement, Patty living in a completely different reality where she's the hero, Victor preparing to scorch the earth, and Nick running around like a drug-addicted vigilante. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece. I am calling it right now. Someone is going to end up in the hospital or worse. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. I am physically unable to look away, even though my heart rate is at like 150 BPM. This storyline has become my entire personality, and I am not okay. Basically, if Nick actually manages to find Matt's hideout, the showdown is going to be legendary. Will he shoot Matt? Will Matt manipulate Nick's addiction against him? Did I mention how much I love this show? Ugh, my brain is mush. Will Patty snap and attack Nick to protect her new bestie? I am manifesting the absolute most chaotic, tear-streaked, blood-pumping finale to this week's episode. I need to go lie down. I need a cold compress. I need therapy after watching this. You guys, let me know in the comments if you are also spiraling, because I genuinely cannot do this alone. I am going to be thinking about Phyllis running in her designer heels for the rest of the week. Okay, I'm logging off before I actually pass out in this Target aisle. Bye, besties.